we are going to talk about where Fitclusion will be going in like the hopes, because it's not guaranteed. Nothing's ever guaranteed, first and foremost. Fitclusion can completely change with where it's going from this video to when it actually starts moving again. But first and foremost, Fitclusion is at the point where it needs funding. I've been doing it 100% self-funded. I have poured my heart and soul into it, and I've poured a lot of money into it. But at this point, with the world that we live in and where I want to go with my personal life, I have to make the choice of choosing my personal life and my health and all those kind of things and taking care of myself and my independency over pouring more money into this business. As much as I would love to, there are things I have to take care of for myself that I need the money for, and I fortunately can continue to self-fund Fitclusion a little bit here and there, but until further notice, I need investment. I need investors. So we're definitely going to have to start going around and looking for people to invest in the business and the new ideas that I have. Because right now I do only have one garment, and the sales are not amazing because it is not extremely out there. My social media sucks. I need to get a social media person. I'm really bad at talking about it as Fitclusion. I'm really good at talking about it as Shauna, but as the Fitclusion business one, I'm really bad at keeping tabs on that social media and keeping up to date on that and making sure people are aware that the outfit is available. So I need investment not only to work on a new outfit, work on new ideas, but in order to afford to have employees and, start building a group of people to help me, because I'm going to need someone on my design team. I'm going to need someone to run my social media and maybe business advisor. I'm going to need to get an accountant. I'm going to need to have something to pay my tax person every year. I'm going to need all of those little things, and I feel like those are things no one ever feels like they think about in businesses, because you just have this idea and you just want to get started, and then specifically New York will hit you with everything. And you're just like, oh, okay, I'm in the hole a couple, $1,000 already, and I just applied for my business to start. So it was very scary at first, and I got through it, and, I got through the self-funding of the one garment, 100 pieces. Maybe we should have done 10 of each size, potentially, but I feel like if we did 10 of each size, then I probably wouldn't have had enough. That's kind of how those things work, and maybe that would have been the better situation, but I feel like I made the choices I made for a particular reason, and everything will work out. It's just the mindset I've always kept, is things do happen for a reason, things go a certain way for reasons, things don't happen for a certain reason, because if I keep that mindset, then it's more likely to be true, And with Fitclusion, that's the mindset I'm keeping. I'm going to work my booty off to get investors, to get investment, to see people and find the people that see the heart and soul of what I'm trying to make and want to join along that, because I found that with my pattern person, found that with my manufacturer, and I feel horrible not really staying in major contact with them because I can't afford to develop a new outfit right now. But where Fitclusion is going, or I want to take it, is I do want to develop more outfits. I want to develop at least one of each staple piece, a top skirt, pants, a blouse, a long sleeve, a jacket. I want to create a staple piece of each of those, but I also want to create a full outfit with it, the skirt that goes with the top, that goes with the jacket. It completes a whole outfit, but they're staple pieces, and I want it to be, business, and I want athleisure wear, and I want casual wear, and comfy wear, and, lingerie, and undergarment apparel. I want all of that, but I think the next category I'm going to go towards is we're going to do a more business-esque outfit, and I'm going to create a couple options for it to go mix and match, pants, a skirt, a jacket, or maybe a jacket, like a bomber jacket and a blazer, so you have 2 jacket options, and then 2 or so tops. So that's 2 outfits right then and there, but you can mix and match it, and then where I would like to take the white outfit, I would love to create extensions off of it, whether it be different colors, different types of flares, different outfits all together that just mix and match, do color blocking. And that is really second after those other staple pieces, because I think we need to get staple pieces to get variety out there. Everyone's going to want a flare outfit in different colors or different styles. Not everyone's going to want it in white. So you got to think about options. And then I would love to go to the accessory route. But before we really start the accessory talk, there's so much within Fitclusion that Fitclusion can be. You know, Fitclusion isn't just clothing. It's going to be accessory and disability accessory, accommodation accessory. That's my overall goal. It's always been my overall goal, you know, to make people feel comfortable with who they are and the everyday things they have to go through. Whether, you know, it's just waking up and getting up and standing, or, you know, it's waking up and having to go into a chair, or having to do something with a machine, or something where you have to take medications, anything. I want people to feel happy about who they are, whether they go through struggles, differences, or things they find debilitating. I think people, you know, we're meant to be the people we are, whether disabled, abled, you know, minority, majority, wherever we are in the world, we are meant to be who we are, and we have to make a better situation out of the worst situations. You know, I wasn't born into the best situation. My parents believed that I was going to be just like any other kid, and life took a different path, and I'm here trying to make the best out of it. So I would love to continue doing that for everyone and anyone. You know, small, tall, like tiny framed, petite, large framed, less size, LGBT, transitioning, disability, accessorizing, feeding tube accessorizing, colostomy bag accessorizing, the diabetes patches that I can't ever remember the names of accessorizing. Like, I just want to make people comfortable in the skin that they are in, because that is something you can't change. No matter how much you alter who you are still trying to be comfortable in your skin. And if there is something you can do to make yourself comfortable in your skin when you are not abled or whatever the situation is, that's what I want people to come to Fitclusion for. I want Fitclusion to be all-fitting, to be inclusive. And that's the overall goal. But either way, getting to the accessorizing. I think the first thing I'm going to make for the accessorizing, accommodation, adaptability accessory line is going to be a seat. So I drive and I use a seat extension. And it's not like a push-up or like sitting on books. It's actually like legit seat cushions that are put together for my car seat to push me up and let me see over the dashboard. And I think that is extremely important to develop and get started. And, you know, I do have the go-ahead from who created mine to really take this idea and start it up. But I think it's very important for people to be able to see properly, whether it's in a normal chair or if it's in a car chair or if it's in a life situation, passenger seat as well. I think any situation where you need to see a little properly, and instead of sitting on a bunch of pillows, a bunch of books, or whatever the case may be when you're shorter statured, whether it's in your torso or your legs, you can use the adaptation to benefit yourself. Whether you're able, disabled, need accommodations, don't need accommodations, or in the majority or in the minority, it is an item that I feel every day anyone can use. You know, my sister could benefit from it. My other sister could benefit from it. My mom could benefit from it. I honestly feel like my father could benefit from it a bit, but is probably too stubborn to admit it. There are so many things about our everyday life that we can customize to be a little more inclusive. Like, yes, not everyone is going to need the same amount of height, but that can be changed. And it is an item that can be customized per person, hopefully. So there's definitely a lot of ways of thinking about it and figuring things out. And I'm hoping to find a way to make it beneficial. And, I want to get it out there to the world and help people, especially the short stature community or people who are shorter, who have issues. I think it could be extremely beneficial and life-changing. And the quicker we get it out there, the better. So the quicker I get some investment, that's where that would go. And I'm really excited for that, because I hope that within it, helping people and people purchasing it, will also help to fund new outfits and, maybe seat covers and new adaptions and new accommodation accessories and stuff. And the ball just keeps rolling, because that's what has to happen, is each thing has to have a little success so I can continue that success. If something stops and has no success, it puts a big hit in the company, and then the company may not be able to continue. So that's not what I want. I want to continue. I want to be there standing. I want people to have a place to come, a one-stop shop if necessary. Not everything is going to be perfect for everyone, but if we can get the minority group that I'm trying to fit, that five-ish and under, the petite framed body, and find all of those people, because there's a ton, and it has success, then we can keep growing into other categories. And once I have my legs in the petite women's fashion, we'll be extending into women's average fashion, women's tall fashion, women's plus size fashion, and then probably going into disability wear, where we're tackling dwarfism and wheelchair apparel or wheelchair bound apparel. And that's a whole different atmosphere, and it's super cool how much, you have to think about pull-off clothing, like tear-off clothing and stuff, because people in wheelchairs, changing clothing is not easy, and I want to make life easy for people. Life shouldn't be so hard for everyone. Everyone should have access to the same things, and we just don't in this world. And if by the end of my time on this earth, if I can change that a little bit, it makes it all worth it. So hopefully we can get there. Hopefully, with everything, I can get through past women's fashion to, LGBT fashion, and to include trans and non-binary fashion, which will then eventually encompass men's apparel, and we can just get everyone a little something. Maybe not everyone's going to have a full line. Maybe, majority will be petite fashion, but at least everyone has one to a couple options. Like, I hate going on a site and seeing absolutely nothing for me, not even one thing. If I could at least get one thing that works for the majority of the people out there, whether it's different or not, that would be so cool. So I'm hoping to get there. I'm honestly hoping that Fitclusion has a lot of room to grow. It's young, it's just hit a year, and investment, I feel, is around the corner. I don't think people don't believe in me. I don't think people don't know that this is necessary. I don't think people want to deal with more scary things because of the world we live in right now. So it makes it harder. But my entire life, I've been battling some other force, and I've always come out on top. So here we go again. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you are looking forward to Fitclusion's growth as much as I am. Please check out Fitclusion.com if you haven't. Even if you can't or are not interested, check out the site, and I probably will be updating it at some point, so keep checking up on it, because it probably will change. So you definitely want to see it grow itself. I think watching me, because that website was completely made by me, to when I get a team and maybe a web designer and reevaluate it and redo it and make it easier to work with, I think it's going to be super, super cool, especially to watch from behind the scenes. So definitely keep an eye out, Fitclusion.com, and other than that, I will keep you guys updated on the growth when we continue the Fitclusion video blogs, I will let you guys know. And thank you so much for watching this journey. I can't wait to continue it. And I can't wait to come back and tell you guys I got investment in what we're doing next. Have an amazing day. Stay beautiful, stay positive, and just keep being you. Bye, y'all!